Hello? Hello? Hi. Konbanwa. Добро пожаловать. Ни хао. That incredibly rude. Yeah, I hope everybody has a good time on that. The first half is on 2s. The second half is on 3s, so people can see the difference. I have a mock-up example of how I want the violence to look. If you'd like to see. This is an older one, but it's the closest I've been able to get. This is part background from Ghost in the Shell, part photograph. And it's a very, very, very close to exactly how I want it to look. You'll notice on the edges of his arms here, You'll notice here you can see kind of a little bit of a shadow around the back of them here, so it makes it look like they're an actual hand-painted cell in front of a painting. This one's from like 4 years ago, but this is as close as I've been able to get it. More than half of it is having a painted background that looks cool. I talked to my buddy Chris saying, like, if I can get the backgrounds to look anywhere near this good, I don't care how much it costs, as long as I can afford it. But I want backgrounds this good. They're going to be based on the backgrounds. I'm going to have a couple people work on backgrounds here and there, but I still have some things I want to tweak to make sure something looks a certain way. But this is just a mock-up I did. All of the characters all of the characters were drawn in grease pencil. This is still grease pencil. No shading. But I want my cartoon to look this good. I want people to not really be able to tell that. Like, I'm not going to be releasing it in 4K. If I do release it in 4K, I'm just going to put a blur over everything. Troll people. Be like, yeah, there you go. Your 4K upscale of a 1080p cartoon. But this is if I could have it look exactly this good, I would be happy. I would be 100% happy. It's a lot of tweaking and extra effects went into that. But at least half of it is going to have to be hand painted. Or I mean, at least half of the getting it to that look is going to be the hand painted stuff.
Message.
Yeah, these look pretty close. I like this original one better. I've still got to tweak some stuff on what would be this one, but obviously I can't use this. These are actual backgrounds from something else that I stretched and like cut the background out and put a photograph in the background. But I want the backgrounds to look a little more disconnected, like they're painted. It keeps most of your focus on the actual characters that are drawn. Speaking of, I have to actually give Chris a render really quick. Did I end up changing the theme? Like I mixed it. I looked at some tutorials on it. can throw that on if you want to hear the latest version. Mixing, like, changing the highs and the lows, and like how I'm talking to you right now. I can add the lows or the mediums or the highs, the sibilants, and the middle. Bring the middle down, bring the lows up, bring the lows down, the highs down. Like it's equalizing, figuring out if something's going to be on the left or on the right, over here, over there. That's the gist of mixing. But it gets very difficult when you have 14 different voices singing a Russian choir chorus thing, and finding out how they're supposed to sound, getting them to sound like they're an actual choir, not a bunch of people singing in a bar or something. But yeah, this is the theme song to the violence. There might be some minor tweaks here and there, but that's the gist of it. It might be the outro. I can't figure it out yet. I think it'd be neat, just cold open the cartoon, play the whole cartoon, and then when the cartoon's over, it goes to that and fades in at the end with the submarine water sounds and just fades in the violence. And it's like, yeah, that was the violence. It's over. So it might just, that might be it. I don't know. I did make well, I made one for what I thought would be like an outro thing. I don't know. I think that is the... I don't think I'd want it played twice in one episode, though. I got it figured out. Let me get these rendered out really quick. Was this a 4K? Yeah. Is there a blur that I'm missing? Um. Or is it? Oh, it's a depth of field thing, isn't it? Fuck. Well, shit. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Ugh. All right, let's take a look. These are backgrounds from the Wolf plush ad. I'm sending some renders of them to a friend of mine who's going to do some paint overs. Because this is the thing, I could hire someone to draw some backgrounds completely from scratch, which would take hours and hours and cost lots and lots of money. I'd like to be able to send someone a render like this and have them put stuff over it to make it look good. Let me find one from the Wolf arriving on Fortuna scene. It's going to take a minute for this to render. There's like 400 and something thousand blades of grass on the ground. You don't see them here. If I had them in preview, my whole stream would lock up. Now here, yeah. See, you zoom in here, you don't see anything. It's just a flat texture. But here, this has all the fucking grass rendered. Man, it really chugs on a 4060. Oh, that's not the right render size. Try it again. All right, sorry, I just had to render a friend some backgrounds. Wow, that was in.
Excellent!
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I shower.
Wow. Wow, that was... You know, kiddo, I need a lot of things to stay afloat as a merc, but, right now there's one thing I need more than anything else.
A shower.
Wow. Wow, that was incredibly rude. Kimi, thank you for staying with me on a big fiver. I appreciate it. Damn. That's, yeah, 60 months. Jeez. Kimi subbing for 60 months.
Wow.
Don't remind me that I've been on here this long. You know, kiddo, I need a lot of things to stay afloat as a merc, but, right now there's one thing I need more than anything else.
A shower.
Wow. Wow, that was... Ghostly, thank you for the 2 subs. Ryan J265. Sasha Ezo. Очень большое. Sasha Suha. Oh, well, shit. Jason Langley. Thank you for gifting me subs to Resident Steve, the Random Duck, Scottish Oatcake, Gizo_11, Wobbly Draws. Очень большое спасибо вам за поддержку, друзья. Much appreciated. Wow, those synth samples were used in the Sonic CD soundtrack. That I recognize that.
Excellent!
Damn, it's not a competition. But go ahead, давайте. Ghostly, thank you again for more subs to Glassbrain, Dracognus, Adenua, Fluffletown, Algernon C, Swinburne. Stop it. Appreciated.
Excellent!
Jesus. Talking about paying it forward. Jason Langley. Thanks for the subs. The Master Nibs. Levi Lopez. Dodo Punished. Oh, whoa. O_O. Cruising with Chaos. Ice Jim 09. It's not money laundering. Money laundering. If you like pizza with pepperoni and 9mm bullets on it, you've come to the right place. You need to have a thing that plays whenever there's a hype train, like, here come the little hyenas now.
Here come the little hyenas now.
Вы бы хотела себе друга. Не такого, который будет утомлять вас рассказами о своей поездке на Кипр, а который будет вашим покорным слушателем. Тогда я представляю вам мистера Риса!
Did you fall off the cart again?
Excellent!
Oh, come on. I haven't seen that in a while. More. Just now. Well, thank you for more subs. Range underscore Rommel. Stoppy. Punch. Devin and Raccoon. Jellybean underscore 3D. Thank you, thank you. How y'all doing? You know, kiddo, I need a lot of things to stay afloat as a merc, but right now there's one thing I need more than anything else.
A shower?
Wow. Wow, that was incredibly rude. Wow.
Oh, the adventures, kiddo. It'll drive you into some nasty habits.
Excellent! Excellent!
Jeez. 10 more? 12 more? All right. I need to just go over to the Predator theme if I'm going to talk like Arnie for that long. To Nanook, Nikki Sweettuk, Untall Steve, Jason Langley gifting more, El Grandello Supreme, Andy Wolf 88, Wolf Seder, Windfallen, Mother Makula, Joel Mama Rogan, Feed Zach, Fable Fanatic, Lady Jane Thrace, Chewy Fishy, and I think that's, oh, good lord. Yeah, thank you. Holy shit. Nobody lost. We all win. We all win. Repeat after me. I am creating a beautiful day. All right, where are we at? Seems like you're logging in from an unrecognized device. Sorry, I'm sending payments. Yes. You may already be a wiener. Well, shit. Been letting that YouTube money pile up and forgetting about it. I mean, it's only a couple $100 a month, but it's still nice passive. Yeah, I think I will play the Tornado Wallace EP. It's a fun one. And then Pyromaniacs by Slower Pace. Plundered by Slower Pace. Slower Pace is not a musician. They grab other people's songs and slow them down. There's a couple things like that on YouTube. As long as they put the original artist's source in their playlist, as long as they cite their sources, I'm all right with it. We're honing in on a design. This is where I drew Wolf last night without any kind of references. I just sketched him on a sketch layer and drew him from memory, and it just instantly looks exactly like he did in the first episode. Damn. Well, that's the hype train. What is a hype chest? Choo choo.
Excellent!
Still going. Hey now. Jason Langley, again, thank you for gifting so much. It's yep. Tim VO71, it's Rascal 66, Links Drinks Coffee, Arcvane, DJ Melodramatic, Kitty Fam 1123, Blizzard 1991, Rock Nova, Mystery Flavor, Repivo. Repivi. I guess my eyesight's going back. Repivi. Thank you. Jeez. Much appreciated.
Excellent!
Marby, thank you for resubbing. I'd get with tech support over that. I had a credit card issue with Patreon once. I got with the tech support team and they cleared out the old corrupted saved one right away. Yeah, Jason, much appreciated. That's very, very friendly. Very kind. Are you okay?
Yeah, just stifling a sneeze.
Excellent!
Ghostly, thank you for gifting another sub to Caldy the Rude Guy. Man, get some mileage out of my Arnie voice tonight. Wow, that was incredibly rude. Hey, is that all the mouths done? For Mr. Wolf, at least? Almost. right back. Well, thank you, Spindles McFoxels. Just give me just a sec. I'll be right back. I got to run upstairs. There's a leak. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, that was rude. We're getting there. 1 second. All right, I'm here. What's going on? Give me the skinny.
Oh, I can't. I'm having pizza, so there's nothing skinny about it.
Ugh. Make room.
We got.
The pizza's so
got
big you
Domino's
gotta
after the
take your
gym.
pants off. You got Domino's. Well,
Yeah, dude.
we just got our last vegan donaire from Vegelution.
Oh no.
They're going out of business. This is their last weekend.
Oh,
Yep.
damn.
Fucking figures. Best fries I've ever had in my life. Best vegan donaire thing I've ever had. Wonderful soup. Been there. Been eating at their place since 2019.
Yeah.
All
We went there
gone.
once or twice together. It was
Yep.
really nice.
Y'all had the vegan donaires. I'm pretty sure.
We did.
Yeah, they're just fucking amazing. The lemon water and the soups and the vegan donaires and everything I've ever had there has been fucking good. Just like with every other locally owned business since March of 2020. Just down the shitter.
Yeah. Well, that area is changing quite a bit too.
Other than that, though, we're doing all right.
What's the goal tonight?
Finishing Wolf, just getting all of this done. Thanks, kiddo. Sorry. Phrasing. I can't leave Wolf hanging.
Ew. I'm here. I'm just stuffing my face for a little bit. I'll be more present in a few minutes.
But not Bubba, though, right?
Nope.
What's he up to?
Elden Ring.
No.
I ain't gonna fault him.
I will.
But he finished reading your comic.
Did he like it?
Yeah, he loved it. He's letting Ty borrow it next.
Cool.
Yeah, I started into it last night, and I was rather surprised. It was not
Yeah, he ate it up.
even
night.
knowing what it was, like reading. It's like something must have. Oh no, she's done this before.
Spoilers.
Yep. Oh, it's like within the first like
Oh,
chapter.
I'm glad,
Yeah.
because usually I get people a book or a comic book or something and they never read it.
Yeah.
Or rather, I never hear, like, if someone gets me a book and I read it, I'm gonna fucking tell them, like, hey, I read that comic. It was really great.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, the art's gorgeous. And I've been doing quite well reading French. It's been really, it's really straightforward.
So there's nothing you had to translate yet?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, like half my family is French. I just haven't spoken in years.
Well, there is a book coming to you, Rex.
Oh, yeah. Don't tell me what it
Yeah.
is.
Well, no, we've already talked about it, but you haven't read it. It's not a spoiler thing. Jesus, did it to me again. I will make sure yours is not the French version. It's only like $13. It's not like that Beneath the Trees book is only like $20.
Yeah,
The one I
it's,
got for Greg was a little more fancy. It was hardback, but it was the French version. I did not know
Well, it's
until I
funny too
got
because
here.
I was talking to some of my friends about it, and Jen Duke has already read it. She loved it.
Already read what?
Beneath the Trees.
Oh, so she'd already read it before?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool. Maybe she can let you borrow the English version. No, I was looking up a lot about it, and I thought that you might like it. I'm just still a little burnt.
No, dude, the
About the French
the French
thing.
is very straightforward. So
All right, this one's still gonna be addressed to Bubba, but this is for you. I had to check it and see where I sent it to. That's in there, in that place, with that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's $12. That's what I love about books. Video games are going up in price and books are staying nice and cheap. Yeah, you'll get it on April Fools.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that's actually when my shoes show up.
I mean, if you want me
Perfect.
to keep it a surprise, but I mean, it's already a book we've talked about and I've sent you pictures of.
Oh, let's keep it a surprise for now.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, anyhow. We're here now.
Oh my god. It's another classic furry fairy tale anime and everything is precious in it. And it's got wolves in it.
Is this a trailer?
No, it's a full-on episode.
Oh, and it's on YouTube, so I could probably play it on here, huh?
If you wanted to.
Eh.
I've never seen it before. I just saw a screenshot of the wolf that's in it, and I had to
Yeah,
bite.
we'll check it out. I'll do it right now. We can play Pyromaniacs later. Sekai Meisaku Doa. Or however a feller says it. How's that not gonna work? Hang tight, I'll start it over.
That's just the opening sequence.
I suppose that's good enough.
今日はね、昔々のそのまた昔よりももっと昔のお話です。一体どのくらい昔なのかというと、動物たちがまだ2本足で歩き、歌を歌ったり料理をしたりダンスを踊ったりしていた、そのくらい昔のことなのです。オレンジ4つくださいな。
はいよ。これは随分と買い込んだもんだ。
今日は孫たちの誕生日でね、とびっきりのごちそうを作ってやりたいのさ。
そりゃめでたい。はい、4つね。これはお孫さんたちにこれからもおめでとうと。
まあ、ご親切にどうも。
毎度。
これでよしと。うわあ、いい匂い。すごいごちそうだ。ケーキに
Those pigs look strangely familiar.
急 いで手を洗っておいで。
Well, one of them.
お前たち、いいかい？お前たちは今日で15になったんだ。もう家を離れてもいい頃だよ。
うちを離れる？そんな。
15といえば一人前と認められる年齢だよ。明日からは世の中へ出て、それぞれ自分の力で幸せを探すんだよ。
僕やだ。僕だって。おばあちゃん、どうしても家を出なきゃいけないの？
どうしてもさ。おばあちゃんだって寂しいけどね、みんなそうやって独り立ちしていくんだよ。ただし、いいかい？恐ろしい狼にだけはくれぐれも気をつけるんだよ。
世の中へ出て自分の力で幸せを探せって言われたけど、一体どうすればいいんだろう。決めた！なんだよ！びっくりするじゃないか。ごめん。よっ。僕決めたよ。まず最初に家を作る。家を作るって？うん。だって幸せを見つけるにしても、今すぐ見つかるとは限らないだろ。それにこの辺には恐ろしい狼だっているしさ、落ち着くところがないと困ると思うんだ。なるほど。僕も家を作るよ。僕も。よーし、お互い頑張ろう。
というわけで、おばあさんの家を出た3匹の子豚はそれぞれ一人で生きていくことになりました。一番上の兄は家を作るために藁の束を買いました。
これなら簡単に家が作れそうだぞ。
2番目の兄はハリエニシダという植物の束を。
これなら釘とトンカチでちょちょいのちょいさ。
一番下の三男坊はレンガを買ったの。
よーし、これでおばあちゃんの家みたいなしっかりと丈夫な家を作るぞ。
そしてそれぞれ自分たちの家を作り始めました。
逃げろ！狼だ！
今日はドイツを食っちまうか。
Oh no, he's cute.
おいらは今
I know.
ここなんだ。逃げても無駄だぞ。
Well, Chicken Lady totally rolled a 1 there. That was unfortunate.
いい君だ。
よーし、できたぞ。なかなかの出来だな。そういえば弟たちの家はどうなったかな。
なんてうまそうな子豚なんだ。
でもきっと僕の家が一番立派に違いない。やった。
I heard you. I was looking for the the actual title, not just the katakana or hiragana or whatever. Took me a second to find it.
小豚くん、小豚くん、親切な小豚くん、俺を中へ入れておくれよ。
やだよ、僕のちっちゃなおひげにかけて。
それじゃこんな家、ブーのブーのブーで吹っ飛ばしまぞ。それ、ブーのブーの。
なかなかの出来だな。きっと僕の家が一番立派に違いない。
これは今日の俺はなんてついてるんだ。小豚くん、俺を中へ入れてくれないか？
誰だろう。大変だ、狼だ、どうしよう。
小豚くん、親切な小豚くん、俺を中へ入れておくれよ。
やだよ、僕のちっちゃなおひげにかけて。
それじゃこんな家、ブーのブーで吹っ飛ばしまぞ。それ、ブーのブーの。
Oh, sorry. I think it looks pretty good. For like a, I guess this is probably early 80s. Kind of makes me think of Heathcliff, Dennis the Menace, as in like when the time it's from.
やっと完成した。我ながらなかなかの出来だな。
よーし、今度こそ逃がさないぞ。小豚くん、俺を中へ入れてくれないか？
一体誰だろう。
I think that's it. I think I finished Wolf completely,
shit.
like 100%.
Hell yeah.
I think. I'm sure I've missed an eyelash or something somewhere, but I mean, as in like all of the teeth and the layers and everything.
You know, kiddo, I need a lot of things to stay afloat as a merc.
I think.
Right now,
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just like, oh, wait, where's the next thing I gotta do? Oh, it's gone.
Wow, that was incredibly rude. You know, kiddo, I need a lot of things to stay afloat as a merc, but right now there's one thing I need more than anything else.
A shower?
Wow. Wow, that was incredibly rude.
Yeah, I reckon so.
It's really good.
Thank you.
I don't even mind the frame rate change.
No, I felt a little insecure about having less mouth frames more than anything else, but
It's the first time that you've kind of worked in this sort of limited frame rate in so long, too.
I mean, if it's a scene where someone's talking really fast, I was thinking of, you know, if it's on a hold, someone's standing there just and just their mouth is moving, you could have the mouths on too.
Yeah.
It's just when the characters are moving, I figure if they're talking slow, if they're talking slow, you don't have to worry about as many mouth frames. The one rule that I made up that is important, if you're working in a lower frame rate, and on the frame that you're getting ready to draw the mouth, there's like two sounds that it plays. Like if you're kind of in between two phonetics that the mouth is doing, if one of them involves closing the mouth, you always opt for the closing of the mouth. If it's a B or an M or a P, if you see the character moving at a slow frame rate and their mouth is moving and there's a B noise, an M noise, or a P noise, anything that involves the lips touching each other, if that frame is not drawn, it looks weird. Even if it's only at 5 frames a second and the character's going ma 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 like that, your best bet is to just do every other frame open, closed, open, closed, open, closed at that point. You won't ever be at that extreme, but if you're on 12 frames a second or 2s or 3s or whatever, and a character's saying a bunch of stuff, if they're like, greetings and salutations, like you can say that and your lips never touch each other, so the mouths can be like, it doesn't have to be perfect. But if the character says, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, if the mouth doesn't at least close for just 1 frame each time the word morning starts, it's gonna look really weird. Those are extremes. Like if a character's going, or whatever, you want to prioritize that one. But if they're going, like on my way or whatever, like you want that character, even if you only have 6 frames to work with for the phrase on my way or whatever, you want at least one of those frames to be closed, making the I guarantee it. If you only have 6 frames, just for the saying on my way, like no matter what else you put on there, if you leave out that frame with the mouth closed, it's gonna look weird. Even if the other ones don't line up perfectly. I don't know, it's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it. But just remember that the next time that you're doing mouth flaps on one of your projects, and you've got all these other mouth shapes that are great, but you get to one part where the sound on that one frame is like a meh. So it's like, do I pick do I pick or do I pick the eh? If the mouth is already open on the frames before and after, and there's like an M sound or a B or a P sound within that frame's scrubbed audio a little bit there, always prioritize the closing of the mouth, especially if it's already open. If it was already closed on the frame before for some other reason, then no, flip it over. If all else fails, alternate every combination that you can of mouths in those 3 or 4 frames right there, and just play it. Play each one and see which one looks better than the rest. There will never be a scenario where all of the 3 or 4 different combinations you try look perfect. It's a fact of life. That's just the way it is. The best thing you can do is pick the one that looks best, or break a rule, do a Rick and Morty, and have the characters that are moving on 2s have mouth frames that move on 1s. I personally wouldn't do that. I personally think that it's off-putting having the mouth at a different frame rate than the character itself. But you can do that. You can do a special little 2-3-2-3 kind of, or 2-3-3-2 kind of back and forth with your mouth frames if you're on 3s. If you're on 4s, then you can just have 2 mouth frames per character frame, and like the Rick and Morty thing. I think their characters are on 15 frames a second and the mouth movements are on 30. If they're really talking fast, which almost every single character in the show talks way too fast most of the time. Except for Mr. Poopy Puddle.
こういうことなら俺も手伝うぜ。
Huh. Well, let's look. I gotta figure out what to do with Fox now.
Right now, there's one thing I need more than anything else.
A shower?
Wow. Wow, that was incredibly rude.
I'm sorry, even the wolf, everything in this gives me Dragon Ball vibes.
Yeah. I have
Is
a
there-
soft spot for anime of this era and style.
No, I mean, like, I feel like someone that worked on the original Dragon Ball may have had a hand in this as well.
Maybe.
What was the name of the animation company that made Dragon Ball? Was it done by Toei?
Yeah,
I think
it's
so.
Toei.
Okay, yeah, this was made by Toei, so yeah. I was saying the pig earlier reminded me of the pig from Dragon Ball. I was like that, the ears, the style, the clothing, everything, and then looking at the wolf dude, he also kind of. I just had a inkling. That's enough. I don't need to look up anymore. Yeah, that's the one. So they literally boiled him alive. Damn. That really? Like, and fed him to all of their neighbors. They don't get any less morbid. No, the one on Nickelodeon, he like put a bunch of, they ripped his stomach open, put a bunch of rocks in it, and then stitched it shut.
Yeah, they did.
I remember that. That mortified me as a child. Well, you know, if you're a wolf and you're in a cartoon, other than mine, you're gonna have a bad time. Actually, no, Frank has a pretty bad time in the violence, but for different reasons. Not because he's evil, big bad wolf that gets punished for trying to eat the children. Hey, the song's just, hey, come along and join the fun. God. So they called in Rambo. Yo, Wolfface, I'm your worst nightmare. Your ass is mine. I remember that song. I heard that when I was way too young to be listening to Green Jello. And you've got your hyena stereotypes.
Let's try to keep the noise down.
You stupid animals, you hyenas, causing all the trouble. Uh-huh.
Was early in the spring when I decided to go for to work up in the woods in North Ontario. And the unemployment office said they'd send me through to the little activity with the survey crew and the black fly.
I feel like I need to sing along. This is such a classic when we were kids.
The man Black Toby was the captain of the crew, and he said, I'm gonna tell you boys what they're gonna do. They want to build a power dam, we must find a way for to make the little lamp roll out the other way. With the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go, I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. So we surveyed to the east, surveyed to the west, and we couldn't make our minds up how to do it best. Little lab, what shall I do? For I'm all going crazy with the survey crew. And the black flies, little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. 'Twas black fly everywhere, a-crawling in your whiskers, a-crawling in your hair, swimming in the soup, swimming in the tea. The devil take the black fly, let me be. Black fly, little black fly, always the black fly, no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. We fell a swearing, the work went slow, the state of our morale was a-getting pretty low, and the flies swarm heavy, was hard to catch your breath, just staggered up and down the trail, talking to yourself with the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go, die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. Well, now, the cook's name was Blind River Joe. If it hadn't been for him, we'd have never pulled through, because he bound up our bruises and he kitted us for fun, and he lathered us some bacon grease and balsam gum for the black flies, the little black flies. Always the black fly, no matter where you go, I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. And at last the job was over, Black Tommy said we're through with the little Abitibi and the survey crew. 'Twas a wonderful experience, and this I know, I'll never go again to North Ontario. With the flies, the little black flies, always the black fly, no matter where you go, I'll die with the black fly, picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario. Ontario. And the black flies, the little black flies, always the black fly no matter where you go. I'll die with the black fly picking my bones in North Ontario, in North Ontario.
This is the story of how I finally found love. In London.
Have a good night, Cordy.
Excuse me.
What is a CSA? I know two things that CSA stands for, and I don't really care for either of them, honestly. I assume you mean some kind of cinematic award. Oh, Canadian Screen Award. Well, we'll see if the violence does. It will likely not. It's going to be a little too rough for an award ceremony.
So handsome. I think by tomorrow I could have a boyfriend.
Well, Stephen's teddy's on his bed and Daddy's rugby kit's in the airing cupboard where it always is. Oh, Rosie, sweetheart. Have you got a date? Well, not from the singles club, then.
Single brain, sir, more like. I want someone with some wit and sophistication. I met him on the internet. You know, one of those chat room things.
So you haven't actually met him yet?
We're meeting for the first time tonight.
You must have seen his picture.
Well, no.
Rosie, well, how much do you know about him?
Oh, he sent me tons of emails about himself.
And?
Well, I think he lives somewhere across town. He says he lives in a big house. He says his main interests are art, le cinéma, and literature. Oh, and apparently his mates all tell him he looks the spitting image of Brad Pitt. That's probably because his big hobby is working out in the gym. Oh, and to top it all, he says he's really into fashion.
Well, sounds like a dream.
Yeah, doesn't he? I After my run of luck, it'll be nice to finally meet someone with some brains and some gap and go. Put it this way, Siobhan. I think I need a strong cup of tea for my nerves. He sounds so fantastic. I hope I'm not going to be a letdown.
I'll say after trying everything,
And I don't know what I'm going to wear. Not a thing.
it's not quite the closest thing in the world, but Crown Royal Black is, that's what the lady at the store suggested for people who are missing Jack Daniels. There's a Crown Royal, but it's like darker, and it's called Crown Royal Black, and it tastes somewhere between
But he's not feeling this giddy.
Jack Daniels and rum. It's got a slight sweet rum taste to it, but it's closer than any of the other whiskeys, because it's just Canadian whiskey and Scotch whiskey now. Like all the American ones and the ones that are similar to Jack Daniels but not quite, they're all Americans. We don't have them anymore.
I'll just have an orange juice, please. Could you just stick a vodka in there?
I love speech to text.
On my own, you know. I'm just waiting for a friend.
I always feel like a dum-dum watching the words fill up while I'm saying them, but it does save me thumb time.
Exchanging emails.
Thumb time. Thumb time.
Thing I need more.
Think is really fallen for me. You're breaking up. I can't hear you. Hello? Wrong number. I expect he's having a bit of trouble with the trains or something.
a bit late.
I know! If he's not here in the next 30 seconds, then he is deep in the...
Sorry, good lord. Beer's not that bad. Christ.
Two seconds. The next 2 seconds. I'm telling you.
I mean, well, oh.
Right. That's it. I've had enough. If I ever see him, I'm going to kill him.
I say, you've forgotten your bag.
Oh, damn. Can't believe he didn't even make the effort.
It'd be a shame to leave it behind. Especially when it goes so well with your eyes.
Oh. Thanks for this. Look, could I buy you a drink or something?
Well, it's really quiet in here tonight. I was thinking of locking up early.
Oh.
But I know a place not too far away where they do a nice cognac. Hmm?
So, do you share this place with anyone?
No, I live alone. Terribly alone.
Oh. It could do with a female touch.
It's not the only thing. Well, can I get you that drink? Would you like a short?
No. I'd like...
Oh.
And that is the story of how I finally found love. But I never did find out what became of my blind date.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here. It all started one day after school.
This is you. Stop. I have some slip. I can help you. I can make you smaller. I can be your friend. I can do anything you want. Just please spare me. I know you're hurting. I know you feel like there's no other way, but there is. We can kill someone else. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be this person. Let me help you. Please. I'm begging you. Don't need me. Give me a chance. Please.
I'm pretty sure that gray wolf in your class is going to eat you.
Why? He's killed 3 students already.
And the school won't expel him because affirmative action.
Oh, shit. He's right behind me, isn't he?
He's killed another drama club member. Get him the fuck out!
You can't prove that!
God damn it, Bill. He was caught on camera kicking Tem's head down a hallway out of the auditorium.
Look at him! Does Legoshi strike you as the sort of gentleman who would audaciously engage in athletic endeavors within the confines of spaces not conventionally suited for such vigorous activities?
You're supposed to turn. Oh. He's right behind me, isn't he?
Get your affairs in order. You're probably going to die, so please stay away from me. I'll make sure to point a finger when the time comes, but the police won't help you before it happens.
Oh.
Farewell!
He's right in front of me, isn't he? Am I dead?
Your eyes are closed.
Oh.
This is from Tem, before he was torn limb from limb screaming.
Is this a grocery list?
Oh, wrong one. Here.
I'll wait for the perfect moment to tell her, and I'll have all my limbs when I do it.
Oh my god! He loved me! All this time we could have been banging?
So, you single?
And I would have been all over his. Who could have done this?
Whoops.
Motherfucker!
Tem also said you should date me? If you
I could
die.
have been fucking.
Of course.
Fucking God! I'm so fucking lonely! You're a real creep, Legoshi. You know that?
I get that a lot. Feared and hated. Like story of my life.
I'm going to tell everyone that you're virgin.
No, I've done it. I'm just gonna kill you so no one finds out. Get over it.
Thanks, buddy. I'll always be looking up at you.
There. It's done, Tem. Now you both can be together. Are they called paws here? They're hands. Of course they're hands. The feet. I'm sure they're just feet. Paws? No, feet. Are fish still a thing here? Or why don't we just eat fish? I mean, that's meat. Do they have their own fish schools? Do they eat us? Would they eat us? We should eat them. We can have all the meat we can eat. Yeah.
Well, well, well. If it isn't our resident predator shedding a tear for the prey. Who knew you had a soft spot for Hodevus?
Well, he's not far off from the original show.
Here to clean the plate,
Being an a-hole, that is.
Do you really think your
F this
crocodile
guy.
tears will
F this
bring
guy
him back?
in the A.
Or are
I'm
you
gonna eat him.
What?
What?
Did you say you...
No.
Good.
Dear Diary, some people call me baby cakes. Now I call me baby cakes. I'm not ashamed to get excited. I get friends who get excited. I am baby cakes. I am baby cakes. I am the world. Dear Diary, Zorlod's shit in my shower yesterday. I used a magazine to chop it up and it went down the drain all right. I started reading this Bible. It sucks. I can't get past the first chapter. Don't buy this author's books. Dad and his friends were discussing if the universe was ruled by a man or a woman, or by a being that had all sorts of sex parts. They're wizards. I know it. At roleplay, I introduced the following characters: Golgazamoth, Aeoli, Rorok, Snurd, Bloodross, Zingfrost, Snodgrod, and Vorkin. My friends Chimichummy and Nefario were floored by the campaign I wrote for them. Both of their characters finally met the moon babies. They killed trolls and destroyed dragons, and they had the times of their lives. Chimichummy asked if we were virgins. I said no, because I can't give birth to a Jesus. We went to the store and bought beer, raspberries, condoms, wine, 4 choco rats, throat splooshes, and a box of Jodu chicken ranch drizzles. Those guys that keep following us were following us. This morning I recorded a little song. Everybody is so jealous. If you love me, you'll say hell yes. I am baby cake so luscious. I will rule collective conscious. Yes, 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 yes. Dad had a beautiful date over yesterday. Dad kissed his tongue first. Ladies seemed to like it. I worked up a powerful loneliness in my massive bed, in the massive dark. It got so dark I couldn't see my hand doing any of the stuff it was probably doing. Random notes. My mom is a mysterious and busy lady. That's what I'm told. My country is wonderful. I don't have to think about anything. I'll be 30 next month, and I plan on living forever. But I'm leaving that up to science right now. They probably don't make sailor suits in my size. I'm alive, and this is my life. And when I get powers, I'll remember what it felt like to be human. I'd fly if I could fly. I'll fly when I can fly. I saw some elves and a troll in a tree. I will rule, I will keep a diary. I am baby cakes, I am baby cakes, I am the world.
Salut, je m'appelle Jean-Paul, je suis millionnaire. Tu me plais. Ça te dirait qu'on se marie et qu'on déménage ensemble à Monaco?
Чего, блядь? Курсы иностранных языков в Балашихе. Хочешь уехать из Балашихи? Учи язык.
Бонжур, ёпта.
Нет, Шарик, ты не понимаешь. Это мой первый рабочий день. Я не могу прийти в этом. Блин, Шарик, может тебя одного оставить? Кто посидит с Шариком? Черт, да где же... Привет, Жор. Ты сможешь...
Жорик, я не могу сейчас говорить, я вкладываюсь в NFT!
О, нет.
Вот он! Чего? Посиди с Шариком! Чё? Привет, Шурик!
Привет, Шурик!
Привет, Шурик.
Привет, Шурик. Шурик, привет!
Привет, Шурик! Я Джигурда.
Кофе для Бена! Кофе для Бена!
Yes. Так, надо найти менеджера кофейни, чтобы я мог поскорее начать свой первый 8-часовой рабочий день.
Привет, я менеджер кофейни. Можешь поскорее начать свой первый 8-часовой рабочий. А вообще вы рановато.
Так, что обычно люди делают с собакой? Что вообще есть собака? Что же еще с тобой сделать? Оторвать хвост? Прикрепить нос? Нет, это все не то. Точно! Надо тебя покормить. А я не понял. Где же вся еда? Она что, спряталась от нас?
Да, почти получилось. Да, получилось, почти. А, что за интернетом?
Бро, он нашел спагетти.
Моя манинфе...
Кофе для... Чего? Александра!
Вообще-то Александр.
Ой, Шурик!
Привет! Не знала, что ты устроился в эту кофейню. Теперь я буду заходить сюда почаще. А какой бы кофе выбрать? Или чай, зеленый, черный, с молоком, без молока, или... Ой, Шурик, а можно просто водички?
Да, конечно! Да, конечно!
Глава 1. О боже, какой же сегодня чудесный день, подумал я, когда увидел первые лучики июльского солнца. В комнате было просторно.
какую воду она хотела. Какую из всех этих вод вообще пьют? Так, Шурик, думай, думай скорее. Сколько меня уже нет?
Блин, хорошо, что тут электричество халявное. Да ты чё?
Ну что ж, мое кафе взорвалось, посетители убежали, дело всей моей жизни лежит в руинах, а моя семья не сможет возместить убытки в ближайшие 510 лет. Шурик, это было очень плодотворное сотрудничество. Спасибо за весь вклад, внесенный в наш бизнес, но мне придется тебя уволить.
Что? Вы не имеете права его уволить. Просто посмотрите на этот потенциал. Мыслите в перспективе. Будьте на 2 шага вперед. Коллега, если ты хочешь достичь высот, пойми, что деньги приходят и уходят, а люди остаются.
Убедительно, но если вы прямо сейчас не найдете способ заплатить мне за весь нанесенный ущерб, вы отправитесь в колонию строгого режима, а расплачиваться придется вашим детям, и детям ваших детей, и, кажется, детям детей ваших детей, и детям детей... Сбился, и детям детей...
Да брось, братан. У меня есть достойная компенсация.
Манки? Что это вообще значит?
Эй, Шурик, чё ты такой кислый? Не парься, я дал ему лишь скриншот NFT.
Да ладно, проехали. Видимо, быть бариста это просто не мое. Что тогда мое? Вот ты отлично распоряжаешься деньгами, ну, когда они у тебя есть. У Платона вообще все получается, но ему и без этого нормально. А у меня что? У меня вот только шарик. Шарик!
Все они были мертвы. Последний выстрел поставил жирную точку в этой истории. Я снял палец с курка. Все было кончено.
А где моя водичка?
Cause if you're teetering and you're tottering, never mind to go down to home improvement.
Think you can just fly to Fortuna, prance through the front gates and drag me back home? Save the day, get the girl, keep me from having my fun? Can't let you do that, Star Fox.
My name is Fox McCloud. Star Fox is my team, not my name.
Is that a fact? Well, now I have to call you Star Fox.
Yeah. Meow.
Treasure the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
You find yourself in the kitchen. You see an eclair in the receptacle, and you think to yourself, what the hell, I'll just eat some trash.
No. It was not trash.
Was it in the trash?
Yes.
Then it was trash.
It wasn't down in, it was sort of on top.
But it was in the cylinder.
Above the rim.
Adjacent to refuse is refuse.
It was on a magazine, and it still had the doily on.
Was it eaten?
One little bite.
Well, that's garbage.
Fuck me, that is good.
Go-Go is back in the race.
Go, go para presidente, go, go. Go, go para presidente. pumpkin much? Quantum theory dictates that this pumpkin could be in two places at the same time. How is that possible? Science. Inside here, the mysteries of the entire universe are inside this pumpkin.
What do you think of my wife, Goof?
Pretty hot, huh? I've never thought about it. I suppose.
She's a real piece of ass, if you know what I mean. Don't you think? Come on, Goose, you can say it.
Well, I suppose so, Pete. Yup, she's real pretty.
Would you... You know... with her... What? You want to do my wife, Goofy? Be my guest. I don't have a problem with it.
You had me going there, Pete. Yuck.
Oh, but I'm being very serious, Goofy. I know you're lonely, pal. I know you haven't been with anyone since your wife... Kick the bucket. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. We're here for you.
What's up, Teacup?
Oh, yes. What were we talking about, Goofy?
Gorge.
Just a minute, I'm a-coming. Hello? Hello? Yes, what is it? Hey, watch it. Who is it? No, stop that. Hey, no! No! Hey, no! Oh! Oh! Hey, who is it?
Craig, are you there?
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
I sent you a message.
Hello? Hello? Yes, what is it? Hey, watch it. Who is it? No, stop that. Hey, no. No. Hey, no. Oh, oh.
I'm from the Great White North, right? Like up above the states. Yeah. The big landmass that the rest of the world hates. Yeah. We're like above that. Fucking north, I guess. The big patch of trees where everybody's bored to death. We're just chilling up here, sipping syrup, playing hockey. Before we learn to walk, we can cross-check properly. Just rocking plaid jackets. Chainsaws, we operate them right. Fucking A-right we do, bud. We cut our weight in firewood. Every 20 minutes or so. Smoke break. And if the Leafs make the playoffs, I'll fucking jump in the lake. Fucking buddy comes over to my place the other night, and he's like, "You wanna go out for a rip?" And I was like, "Fucking right." Yeah. So we hop in the truck and hit the mud, and I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, bud. Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip? Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip? Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip? Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip? I come from the land of the polite, where shit's covered in ice. So when I'm down in the States, they're like, "You're too fucking nice." Like, yeah, we got manners, but fucking buddies still fight and fucking swear and fucking drink all night. Like this one time, me and fucking buddy are out having a dart, and fucking buddy burns a hole in my coat, and I was like, "Fuck, bud," because the coat was pretty new, right? And he's like, "Fuck you." So I put his head in a snowbank and just started fucking feeding him the right, left, like fucking boom, boom, boom. Got enough yet? And he's like, okay, fuck, chill out, shit. So I pulled him out of the snow and we went out for a rip. Yeah. Just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah. Just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out for a rip, are you? Fuck yeah. Just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out for a rip, are you?
I think these guys are at Sussex.
Just out for a rip. Fucking right. Just out
No, seriously, I think they are.
yeah. Just out for a rip. Fucking right.
They're like quite local.
This has to be in the video.
This has been such a blessing. But I'm going to go ahead and hop off and spend some time with the hubby and friends and the puppy dog. We're going to catch up on Severance a little bit. Y'all have a good night. I'll leave you in good company. We'll see you tomorrow.
We're 83